Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Only Trade to Win. Today is Tuesday, February 27th, 3 a.m. New York time. Thank you for joining the show. I do not know what the market is going today or tomorrow. However, I do have a methodology that took 25 years to put together, and the intent of this show is to share with you and help you become a more profitable investor. Today, we'll be looking at a company that is one of the heaviest shorted companies in the market and see if we can find an opportunity. Let's make a different example. Let's say I have $100,000 to invest and we'd like to buy stock that is trading at $52 a share. We get 1,923 shares short. I'm short 1,923 shares, and the next day I have to buy them back because I borrowed and sold them. So in this case, the correct notation would be like this. So I have 1923 times 66.48. That's what I will pay today, times 66.48 equals 127,846. $127,846. Okay. So yesterday, if I sold short $100,000 account, I went all in at $52 a share. I would get 1,923 shares short. It would show as a minus in my account to indicate that in order to get back to zero. Now let's assume today is tomorrow, or now is tomorrow, and I have to go back and I want to buy that 1,923 shares that I have borrowed so I can return it to my brokerage. Today it will cost me $66.48 a share, or total that I will have to pay be $127,846, which is $27,846 more than I had yesterday, minus 100,000, 27,846. Another way that you can calculate that is you can say that if the price is 66.48 and yesterday price was 52, then today's price is $14.48 more than it was yesterday. And if we multiply that, the total amount of shares that the person got short last night, and we get that same number, 27,845. So in our two scenarios, in the first scenario, I sold 1,000 shares. The next day I covered it 15 points higher. I lost 15,630. Or in this case, I sold a $100,000 account, 52. I just rounded the number and I went all in and I got 1,923 shares short. The next day I want to cover it. The stock is trading higher, and that is how you get the loss. Now, what I want you to think about is that how big does my loss right here needs to get in order for me to go and buy back the shares. So I will take some pain knowing that a lot of people are short and everybody's hoping that it's going to go down. But the higher the stock goes, the more nervous shorts will get. This is a weekly picture. If you look at the weekly picture, just look at what it's doing down here. And we grab this tool. Boom. We are above this first major lower high, major lower high, and the next stop is around $150 a share. So here's my profit target. 75 points up, and I'm gonna go down to 30 minutes. On 30 minutes I will take my horizontal ray and I will shoot it right here. One more time, my area of value would be like this. Because it's a volatile stock, I want to buy it as close as possible to this spot, and I want to give it a little bit of room, because it can drop by a point and a half through and then reverse and head back up. So I want to buy it as close as possible to here. Then we go back to our weekly chart and we look for our reward on the weekly chart. And I think if this thing starts running, it was an elevator ride down. I think we can get an elevator ride back up, because more than 40% of the float of the stock is short interest. And when they start covering, it could look something like this. Yeah, that was GameStop covering back in 2021 when the stock ran up 800%. So I'm not saying that this will happen, but maybe more like this, like we had on the Dow, after it took off in November, it was just mad short covering to here. And if somebody is aggressive looking to get into Carvana right here, your risk is about 5 points. At the closing price, it's 5 points, and the reward, as we established, is 75 points. Now, with this trade, we have an excellent risk-reward ratio, and the only way to find out is to get in and wait and see. I hope that you find this helpful, and I hope you can implement it and use this strategy for others earning more money. In any case, I'll navigate with care, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day.